real estate industry hitting significant highs in recent years, we sit down with BPI Family Savings Bank and another partner guest to see what this means for developers and home buyers alike. And joining us right now are TG Limcauco, he's the president of BPI Family Savings Bank, and Lindsay Orr, he's the chief operating officer of Jones Lang LaSalle Lichu, and we're going to talk about the state of the Philippine real estate industry today. Good day, gentlemen. Now, just doing the eyeball test around the city, it seems that construction is booming everywhere. How does this tally with the figures that you're actually seeing?
The real estate industry is booming, that's for sure.
Right.
You're right, there's lots and lots of high-rise developments going up. A lot of people are saying, well, is there a bubble that's about to burst?
Right.
Who's occupying all these units? But the simple fact at the moment anyway is that there is a demand. And I think the interesting thing is that these units are being bought by end users. It's relatively healthy.
Right.
There's a huge supply coming along.
We see exactly the same thing from the banking sector, where over 80% of our loans are really to end users, people who really want to occupy these units. And I think Lindsay will agree that if you look at the types of units being sold, they're not the very high cost units. The bulk of the units coming on board are really things that are affordable to the middle class.
We at Jones Lang LaSalle has sort of recorded that I think between now, 2012 and 2016, there are about 150,000 new residential units planned, of which again about 97% are in the mid-range and only 3% in the luxury sector. I think that demand is certainly continuing in that trend as well. But I think that there's plenty of scope for perhaps a few more higher end developments.
I think what's driving this whole boom is the fact that housing has become very affordable.
Right.
It's affordable because, one, the banks now have longer term loans.
Right.
You can go 15 years, 20 years, even 25 years. And interest rates are at an all-time low. A 5-year reset is probably at 7.5%. So it makes the amortization, it makes the purchase of a home very affordable. And they're smart because they realize that they're also building up an asset. So it's not just money going to rental and expenses, they're actually spending the same amount of money that would have gone to rent and building up an asset.
How about areas outside of Metro Manila? What trends do you see there?
In the BPO sector, to benefit from cheaper rentals, a lot of firms have gone outside of the capital region.
What we're seeing in the banking sector is there's also a lot of growth in the provincial areas. National developers go and do townhouses or small subdivisions. But we're also seeing a great number of local developers come to the fore and have their own projects, and their projects are actually selling out quite well.
In the midst of a real estate boom like this, what role does BPI Family Savings Bank play?
Well, I think what we like to see ourselves as is a bank that will help people gain their homes. Buying a home is not an easy decision. So you've got to plan that very carefully. We have a large network of advisors who can help you. But you need to make sure that the loan package you get suits what you can afford. And it's also the best, so that you can get the best property available. That's what we see our role as.